Good morning from Izmir, Turkey. We're not usually up this early, but we're going to the train station to catch the first train to Ephesus. Really good?
I like that. I didn't know what to expect, but it's really good.
This was their off-the-menu quinoa bowl of the day. It looks really good and smells even better. We also got homemade empanadas with special sauce. They make them in the kitchen right back there in their small little area. It's amazing.
That's so good. Big bite. It was just a little crunchy. That was really good.
This morning, we asked our Airbnb host if he knew any Hammams, which are Turkish baths around Izmir that we could go to. He goes outside, and we don't know what he's doing, but he ends up coming back inside with a phone. He's like, okay, they say that you can come at 4 for women and 5 for men. Like,
That's where we're going.
Okay. So we went and got South American empanadas. Now we're going to get Turkish bath bathing ritual. I don't think we can film in the bath because there's a lot of naked people from what we've read online. It'll be fun. Usually I'm the one leading the way, but right now, Elena's in a massive hurry to get there because it's already 4:02 and her treatment started at 4. At least we get a nice view of the ocean while I chase. I'm pretty sure we descended over 1,000 feet to get to this little thing.
I am drenched in sweat and we're about to get in a sauna basically.
I'm in the changing room, about to go brave the wild. Is it in free fall? Yeah, it's in free fall. There he goes, back in action.
What? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It looks like a plane's falling out of the sky.
Okay, quick update. We went to the Hammam. It was an experience to say the least. They had all these giant bags of bubbles and scrub your face, scrub your body and slap you and spanked you. They spanked Elena a bunch of times. Now we're back at our empanada restaurant because we loved it so much. We're eating it for lunch and dinner. And this will be the end of our day. Tickets, baby. Train, baby.
Thank goodness we got them because we would not have been able to leave for another hour if we didn't.
Our plan was to be the first ones at Ephesus's gate when it opened so we could see it without all the tourists. But there's only one taxi when we got into the city and he wanted us to pay way too much money to go to Ephesus. So in classic us fashion, we are walking 45 minutes to the entrance.
Shoes and backpacks.
These ones were just birthed.
You think that's the mom? Oh.
The new mother.
Let's go to the Ephesus. You are hired. And then we want to go hired.
And this is the road we take to get there.
This map is not helpful at all. So let's just take this path and pray that Google Maps is right.
This doesn't seem sketchy at all. Somehow we've gone from city to complete jungle in like 5 minutes.
The only other people we've seen have been Turkish men on a motorcycle.
Hopefully this is the right direction. Oh, we found hope.
I think we're on the right track.
And there's a taxi.
Trying to get us to buy his taxi.
I love how honest they are.
We made it into Ephesus.
Our hopes of getting here before the tours Did not pan out though. We were a little
There's really
late.
not that many people here if you think about it. I'm just imagining how many people are normally here, not in the morning. It's probably filled.
Let's go look around. This is the ancient theater, and it seems like a pretty good place to watch a concert.
Hold a meeting, you know, just life in the... I was trying to say in AD. Oh, never mind.
Welcome to Ephesus. This is actually insane. It's so much bigger than I originally thought that it was.
I mean, it was one of the biggest cities in the Roman Empire, and it's over 3,000 years old, so it's pretty cool.
Crazy that they have this much preserved. I think only 25% of it is actually found, and they're still doing active archaeological digs on site to find more. I'm sitting in the Great Theater. It is absolutely massive. The biggest stone theater I've ever been in, for sure. It's amazing that somewhere like this could have been built 3,000 years ago. We're entering the arena and the crowd goes wild.
Hello, thank you very much.
This road is all marble, and it leads all the way to the harbor of Ephesus. Imagine coming in from the harbor into the city and seeing that. Oh my. You'd be like, Ephesus is not someone I want to mess with. They got a big theater.
Don't want to mess with them, those theater kids. There's a big debate here at this church. Like 2 different councils came together in Ephesus at this church to decide what to call Mary. They were deciding between whether to call her Christ bearer or God bearer, basically like Mother of Christ or Mother of God. One side was arguing that they should call Mary Mother of Christ because there's no possible way that Mary could be the Mother of God because God came before Mary. But the other side argued that Jesus is fully God, and Mary gave birth to Jesus, so she is Mother of God. Not meaning that she came before God, but that Jesus is God.
It's a paraglider. There's actually several, but you can't really see them. I was admiring how nice this felt on top, but then I started wobbling it, and I could definitely knock the whole thing over. I feel like they should be more secure. Are they all like that? Yes, they're all like that. We got here at a good time. The tours are rolling in.
This is what we walked around and what we saw. But this is what it supposedly looked like.
Crazy. We have left Ephesus and we're on our way back to Selçuk. It says it's only a 20-minute walk from here, but it looks like an endless road that never ends.
An endless road that never ends.
Here it is, folks. We've made it to the 7th. Wait, it's not the 7th. All right, here it is. We've made it to one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Temple of Artemis. How beautiful is this? We have a whole pillar and a half, and then some rubble. Truly a marvel. Okay, but in reality, this actually used to be super, super cool, and I'm really sad that it's not here today because it would have been definitely a tourist attraction. It would have been way more crowded than it is right now. I'll put a picture right here of what it looks like, or what it used to look like. We overheard a tour guide saying that there's 3 different periods represented here. There's a castle in the back, there's a something in the middle, and then there's this temple from
Is it a mosque? I don't know.
the Ephesus area. It's oddly beautiful out here. It's not like the traditional super exaggerated mountains and lakes and things. It's just rolling hills and olive trees, which is beautiful in its own way. You agree?
I agree. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of hot and dusty. Other than that, it's beautiful.
Alrighty. We are hungry.
So we stopped at a random little place on the street to get some food. It's a Turkish place.
It seems like the majority of all food here is Turkish, which is good. I'm glad. I wish most countries were like that. Well, maybe I don't. I don't know. I like the diversity, but I also like that they stick to their guns and that almost everything is Turkish. So we got some durum kebabs. Classic. Okay.
Time to try.
Big bite.
That's really good.
I think it's my favorite kebab we've had the whole time. So tasty. After the wonderful kebabs, we're both feeling like we wanted some juice, so we're going back to the market we walked through earlier in this town to see if we can find some fresh squeezed watermelon juice or something. Turkey loves their street markets, and this is no different.
Just so many clothes.
Infinite stuff everywhere you look.
And so cheap.
It's kind of nice, honestly. Every little town has its own bazaar.
It kind of reminds me of like Black Friday. People are just like throwing things off the tables and everything, looking for a shirt they like. It's funny. And the shirts are like $2.
Or less, like sometimes less than $1. Lots of fruit, but no juice.
No juice yet.
Oreo, chocolate, strawberry, lemon, caramel.
Ooh, we ended up getting ice cream instead of juice because we couldn't find juice, and this was our best alternative. It's very thick and like
Stringy.
it was good though. We're back home in Izmir. We're back at Selçuk.
This is our 3rd time here. We loved it so much that we wanted to come back every single night. Actually, we went twice yesterday, so we're coming back 2 times yesterday and 1 time today. And that's all we're gonna have time for, unfortunately, because we leave tomorrow morning. But this is our last activity for today. We're going to another cafe to like work on some stuff, but that's all we're doing. So this is the end of the vlog.